They don't get any bigger than this. Welcome to Game 7 of the World Series, exclusively on MLB Network. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What do they need to focus on in order to win a championship here on the road, Harold?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Jake Odorizzi will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
Leading off tonight for Cleveland, center fielder, number 0.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Soler is there. He's got it 1 away.
In the second spot tonight, shortstop, franchise, Sawyer.
Now in the box, franchise Sawyer. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. 1 out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. Hard hit ball to short. Castro has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Rick Vaughn.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at him. Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Set to deal on 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Bautista.
Standing in now, Sammy Bautista, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A runner on first with 2 away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Alcantara racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 6th of this series, and with it the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in now,
Second
Jack
baseman.
Perky.
Jack Perky.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here at Wrigley. It's now 2-0 Indians. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Rick Vaughn gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. Well, this ball club committed a couple errors last game, but they're still able to walk away with the W. But you can't do that every night. That puts a lot of pressure on your pitching. You have to catch the baseball. You catch it, more often than not, you're going to win.
Here's Arismendi Alcantara. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Arismendi Alcantara.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that misses. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. I think you got to sit fastball there.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Indians 2 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in, Juan Rodriguez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Rodriguez.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down just didn't get him to go after it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Roger Doran. Now a bunt attempt here. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit in the air out to center field. Alcantara moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8th, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Now to the plate, Jake Taylor. Into the windup and the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. All even at 2-2. Here it is. 3-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. In is Jorge Soler. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting fifth, left fielder, David Tejada.
Into the box now, David Tejada. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Kiki Sisler.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. 2 out, nobody on. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Rick Vaughn. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Vaughn.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Willie Hayes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Castro. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, franchise, Sawyer.
Digging in to try it again. Franchise Sawyer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Javier Baez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Out of play. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Odorizzi.
So stepping in, Jake Odorizzi. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rodriguez in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Bones. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Alcantara is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Sammy Bautista.
Striding in once again, Sammy Bautista. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Jack Perky. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a slow curveball in there for strike two.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Tejada ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the series. And the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Stepping in now, Juan Rodriguez. He swings and grounds it to short, and this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Well, they picked something up. They're just ambushing him. First pitch swinging, aggressive, and they're scoring runs. It's paying off for him.
Standing in now, Roger Doran, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Alcantara is in pursuit, and the inning is over. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Ready for another chance? Arismendi Alcantara back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
You definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Alcantara is retired, and there's one away. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. To first. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that turn, all your hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Stepping up to the plate, David Tejada. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Set to deal on 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2 on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Boy, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Into the box now, Kiki Sisler, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball is down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Here's Javier Baez as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Jake Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there they put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Way outside. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Seventh and final game of the World Series as you get a look at our line score to this point in this emotionally charged contest. Digging in, the switch hitter, Rick Vaughn, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Lifted the other way out to left center. Tejada has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Willie Hayes.
Digging in once again, Willie Hayes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses for ball one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Rizzo is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box, Jake Odorizzi. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Here's Arismendi Alcantara. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. No hits to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Set to deliver on 2-1. A high fastball is in there. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They trail 3-2. Ready once again. Franchise Sawyer. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. Tejada moves over, makes the play, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Rick Vaughn.
Ready for another shot now. Pedro Bones. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, left fielder, Sammy Bautista.
Sammy Bautista will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a pop-up now behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. It's the Indians 3 and the Cubs 2. Here's Starlin Castro, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one, get himself back in the rhythm, and throw strikes.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Digging in once again, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's too high. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
from the stretch. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
2-2 now.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Out of play. One out and a runner on second base. Line drive to left. Batista is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder David Tejada.
Digging in and looking for more, David Tejada. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Two out here and a runner at second. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for the Cubs. They're down 3-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. On to the seventh inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Neil Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
54, Neil Ramirez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jack Perky. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Hit back toward the mound. Castro's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman Juan Rodriguez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Rodriguez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Roger Doran. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're up 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Marcel J will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 8.
Greg McLeary is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Stepping in, Kiki Sisler. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Kiki Sisler.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Ready with the 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Javier Baez is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Batista on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Digging in to try it again, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Comes set and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bones is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Justin Grimm will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tommy La Stella will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 11, Tommy La Stella.
So coming to the plate, Jake Taylor, been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Leading off for Cleveland, catcher Jake Taylor.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Next for Cleveland.
And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these 2 opposing pitchers. So striding forward now, Greg McLeary. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Into the box now, Willie Hayes. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses. 2-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Set to deliver on 2-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? The second for one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Milton Kraft is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Milton Kraft.
Digging in, Tommy La Stella. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Baseman, Tommy La Stella.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. His money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Arismendi Alcantara will be next. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Payoff pitch one more time, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Digging in, the switch hitter, Arismendi Alcantara. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hard hit ball to second, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 13, Starlin Castro.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. And this is as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pops up the bunt attempt. McLeary is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1.
First baseman, number 44,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Very weakly on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. In is Jorge Soler. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
So striding in, David Tejada, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one's in the dirt. They'll rub up a new one. It misses for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation. You can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him the ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
As a look, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that misses, ball 4. So now the tying run will come across to score.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ricky Reed will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 25, Ricky Reed.
Into the box, Kiki Sisler. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Sawyer is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. 8 innings are complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Felipe Lozano will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 30, Felipe Lozano.
Ricky Reed will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Leading off for Cleveland, shortstop, franchise, Sawyer.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 comes. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, they tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Ready with another 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
This is a great 8-pitch at bat. 8 pitches. He saw a lot of pitches. He fouled a couple off, but he stayed within himself. And finally, when he got a pitch he could handle, he didn't miss it. Got the base hit.
In now, Pedro Bones, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1 curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Sammy Batista, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Now a long throw home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game, it'll give you the lead in the ball game. You feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jackie Fontenot will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Victor Mendoza will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup.
Victor Mendoza.
Stepping in now, Jack Perky. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Runners on first with 1 down. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman Juan
at the plate, Juan Rodriguez. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, and he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Catfish Tanaka will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Tanaka.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Indians 4 and the Cubbies 3. Ken Hoover, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Ken Hoover. Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Cubs, left fielder Victor Mendoza.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Coming to the plate now, Felipe Lozano. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Arismendi Alcantara waits on deck. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. He just have to be ready to swing.
Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Standing in, Arismendi Alcantara. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Settling in now, Starlin Castro. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that is going to do it. It's all over. The Indians are the world champs.
Well, nobody was good to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Final line score for our ball game.